Now, we've talked many a times in the past about some of the unique Morgan dollar varieties or errors that have come across. There was a 7/8 tail feather the very first year of issue. The first mint mark error was 1882, the O over the S. We had hot lips, right? Going back to 88. We had the alligator eye in 87. We had the 1900 O over CC. All beautiful pieces. Those are the top 5. But the one that's the rarest is the one we're talking about next. That will be the 1882 O over O. So again, if you know the history of the New Orleans Mint, it closed in 1861 with the Civil War, the start of the Civil War, and it wasn't opened after Reconstruction. But because of the Bland-Allison Act that was passed, which is take the Comstock load silver and make silver dollars, the U.S. had to activate a mint. So in 1878, they started sending Philadelphia, San Francisco materials to New Orleans to open up the mint, modernize the mint. Well, they made an O mint mark, and if you recall at this time in history, they had San Francisco's parts. So San Francisco's reverse were overpunched, and the O over S story that we love to talk about happened. But they took one die that was actually not an S, but an O, and they overstruck it with the O, so it's known as the O over O. Now you might recall that this particular is referenced, as it says here, in the top 100 greatest coins of all time, because the stories behind some of them are outstanding. Now this one is signed personally. The actual label is not a facsimile, an actual signature from Bill Fivaz. He is the author of the Cherry Picker's Guide, which kind of told us years and years ago of, hey, all these great varieties exist. Part of being a collector is hunting for them. Well, this one, the reason why it's the top 100 is you can hunt all you want, you're not going to find them. Let's look at some of these numbers, shall we? The 1882 O over S, which started this coin, over the last 35 years of NGC doing what they do, they have seen 4,732 coins. And of those coins, in 61 or higher condition, so an uncirculated condition, there's only 1,669 of them. So pretty special coin. I love the 82 over S. It's a crazy story, just like this one. This one's just on steroids. Better. Now that coin, by the way, sells for $3.99 to $4.99 when you can find it, the O over S. Now, look at the O over O. And again, experts believe it was one die versus the other, which they believed was 2 dies. Were overpunched. So the O over O has a punch, right? There were 948 coins seen in the last 35 years. Less than 1,000 of these are known to exist in all grades. And in 61 grade, you're looking at only 613 and higher. And of that, only 117 were signed by Bill Fivaz. So I look at that as a bonus, but I look at the grade of 613. That's all. And this is a 61. Now, we had a couple of premium grades available in earlier shows, and those sold out. We've had a lot of people calling and asking. So we made a phone call. And he said, hey, I appreciate you working with me on this project. This is a passion of his. So we have some coins to bring forward. And he gave us a small quantity of 61 grade, which again is a small quantity. He's only signed 117 of the 613 that are known to exist in 61 or higher condition. So if you love the 82 over S, and I love it, it's the first of its kind. This one is like, really? I'm sorry, you turn it over, you can't see the S? And they had glasses back there, so you could have put your cheaters on. You could have saw that's an O, not an S. So we don't need to punch it. This one is special. This one is special. It is the best of the best, the O over O. So in the history of the Morgan dollar, it's being rewritten. And it's because we're able to talk about it now. In the past, we couldn't talk about it because you couldn't find this coin. Well, Bill is finally getting rid of some of his coins, which is why the signature's on his coins, and we're able to bring them out to the public today. So 4,732 of the O over S is known to exist, 948 of the O over O, 1/5, right? And then in 61 or higher, we're looking at 1669 versus 613. And still, with all that said, the 82 O over S sells for more. They're both top 100s. They both have that great story. This is just so much rarer. And look at how gorgeous they are. All of them. Beautiful. Just a beautiful coin. I love the stories. And again, the label just makes it a little bit more special, right? Kind of like an FBL on the Franklin series. Got to buy the grade, but if you get anything else with it, an FBL, take it and run. It's all about the price. And tonight, 82 O over S's sell for more, even though there are significantly more of them than the O over O. They're both top 100s. This one's a signed particular holder, which is kind of a nice trick. Nice little extra add-on. Don't get me wrong. Thank you is the answer we want to say here. Thank you, Bill, for helping us out all these years. Opening our eyes to the coin hunt. Whether it's the O over S, whether it is the Alligator Eye of 87, whether it's the 88 Hot Lips Morgan, whether it's the 99 Micro O, the 1900 O over CC, the 7 over 8 Tail Feather, all of those beautiful varieties in the Morgan series all take a back seat to what coin? This one. Guys, phones are very busy. If you're visiting us via the web, avccoins.com, join us and push it through your shopping cart. Thank you, Hunter. Yes is the answer. That graphic will come with the coins. We appreciate you. But guess what? We got to be moving on.